Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to our final installment of the Nightmare difficulty playthrough. As you can see here, we are about to ascend the slope to go and confront, well, the regular version of Thanos, not that version that I have on my team, though they do behave somewhat similarly. As you can see, I've made a couple of additional adjustments to the team, and that is to reflect the request of Daniel Merida, as he had suggested that I use a couple of different outfits. And so you can see that I have Battle of the Atom Deadpool, same alternate on Doctor Strange, and since Daredevil is no longer currently a part of the team we're using, I do have an alternate outfit currently applied over to Drax, just because I felt that that one was pretty interesting. But if you have thoughts, comments, and or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And as always, make sure to see if you are subscribed to the channel, and if you're not, go ahead and fix that, as it's relatively easy to do, and it's also free and easy. So let's head up this slope and not cause any further delays as we get into the final confrontation with Thanos.
If he has the stones, we may not be here much longer.
And it's interesting, or it will be interesting to see what, if any, curses he has active. And it looks like he has a gravity curse applied, which can be a little bit of a rough thing, especially given a lot of the proximity attacks that Thanos has and tends to throw out, like that one. There we are. We've got him stacked, which means we can layer into him a little bit more efficiently now. Oh dear. Thankfully, there's enough time to roll around those attacks before really fully detonating them. But with a couple of additional synergies here, we should be able to take him out pretty easily. That didn't quite detonate in the direction that I needed it to. And there we go. Let's get one more set of attacks in here. I was hoping that that would have been enough to finish him out, but it looks like one full heavy attack from Thanos might be exactly what we're needing here. Oh, that fight is always a tricky one. And here we are in the heart of Infinity for the final confrontation against Thane. I'm really kind of terrified to see what he has. Hopefully he just has something like the gravity applied to him as well. Oh, he has movement slow, which is a little bit more annoying given the amber attack that Thane has access to. And let's go ahead and detonate these just because, well, there's not going to be a much better time to use them. And since we run our gauntlets, I think it's the All Hail Doom gauntlet for leveling up characters, we definitely have a pretty good feel of what Thane's battle strategy is. And that's what I mean. If you have your movement slowed, then you're gonna have a bunch of trouble getting away from his freezing amber attack. Yeah. I'm guessing that we'll probably see that his clones have about the same the same sense of abilities that they have. And yeah, that's correct. They have the elemental impacts, just like they do in the All Hail Doom gauntlet run there. Which I suppose makes sense, that they would recycle that instead of having to reprogram something altogether. Well, we seem to be far enough away to be safe there. I expected Drax to not be doing as hot as he is, but that's not bad. It's also interesting to note that we don't have any other curses or infections going on, which I do greatly appreciate. And here comes the actual ending, because they're not going to change that really at all either. And with our extreme attacks combined, that's going to be enough to finish out Thanos. Or not Thanos, but Thane. And that does fairly well for us. So I'm going to let this animation play out a little bit, just because it's always fun to see. And while we let this play through, I want to let you know what we're next going to be focusing on here. And that is going to be, of course, the last main story-related item that we have yet to touch on, which is the Shadow of Doom story quest extension. And that is a very, very difficult gauntlet, and so I'm going to be running that with... actually, I'm going to restrict the use of Thanos Infinite on that team, because that's the run that you do in order to unlock him. So that'll be kind of interesting to do, and we'll do it on the ultimate difficulty, or the highest degree of difficulty which we have available to us. So I think that's going to be where we call off today's video, but once again, let me know what you think in the comments down below of these type of videos. Leave a like on it if you enjoyed it and or found it enjoyable or informative. And make sure you check my Twitch channel. The link to that is going to be in the description down below today's video, and you'll be able to catch me out that way later this afternoon or this evening as we grind up the next character for our Ranked and Reviewed series, which will be Deadpool. So, thanks, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.